yo, grand rising kings and queens out there.
What it do?
Happy Friday, TGI, mother F.
Yeah.
Man, we made it through this week. I'm already off. My weekend started at 8:30 last night.
Yeah.
But y'all catching up. And I got a 3-day weekend, man. I'm off till Monday.
Oh, look at you, huh?
Man, I don't know what I'm going to do.
You don't know how to act?
Man, I ain't even going to say I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know who I'm going to do. Stop playing.
You better do that culture, put that foot up.
Yeah, that's what I need to do, man. Soak this bad boy. But, yo, it's like with a heavy heart that I have to announce that it's official. Goodnights is closing down and moving. So it's kind of bittersweet because it's kind of like, oh, they're getting a new house.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just hope that the new building does it justice to the legacy that they had.
They have a great legacy. I ain't going to hold you.
Yeah, but, man, they screwed me in that contest 2 years ago. I'm still mad about that.
I'm sorry, but I watched a lot of good shows over there.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of good shows. I will say this. Hopefully, they'll book a brother at the new place because they don't want to book a brother at the old place.
You know, by that time they finish building the new place, you'll be called way ahead of time.
I don't know, man, because like they be calling some tragic.
I mean,
feature. I was like, I see Goodnights posting shows and their show like, and I look for the headliners, right?
Right.
Like, but then I also look at who's the local comics that are featuring for the headliner.
The headliner, right?
And I'd be like, really? Like it's kind of like imagine being Denzel Washington after making Training Day and not getting nominated for an Oscar.
That's bullcrap.
You know what I'm saying? Like, really? And that's kind of how I feel every time. I'm like, oh, really? This cat? You know what I mean? But that's just my own ego tripping. The main part of the thing is Goodnights is the building is being redeveloped and they will be finding a new home, and they haven't announced exactly where the new home is going to be.
Well, there's plenty available.
But I'm thinking it's going to be close to the Improv.
You think so?
I'm thinking so.
That's going to be a higher rent for them.
Yeah.
There's going to be a higher rent.
Higher rent, but the thing is, it's going to be higher rent. It's also going to mean that they're going to do more touring
dates
and less local shows.
Right.
So, I mean, anyway, just good luck to Goodnights, hopefully.
Yeah, thank you for bringing me laughs.
Yeah, and thank you for giving me my first stage I stepped on was the Goodnight stage.
Yeah.
So,
that's
like that's where it is for me. It's like I wouldn't have. I started comedy at Goodnight.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the first stage I ever.
That's where I wanted to go. That was like my next step.
Well, I mean, you still can. It's not like it's gone for good.
I know, but like that building, though.
Yeah.
That building is...
I got to perform in the legendary Goodnights. I've been the funniest comic of the night at Goodnights Comedy.
Yeah.
So, like, there are, good things in my mind I think about, like, wow, like, I've rocked this legendary stage.
Yeah, think about that, though. Like, and you can sit there and, not just proof about it, but...
Yeah.
You set it off, and then you kept going.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, like, the love I get from the people of Goodnights, man. Like, when I go there, it's like a level of respect that you don't that you earn.
That's what it is.
But you want to be as humble as you can when you say it. But like, there is a level of respect that you're giving, like that I'm giving when I walk into Goodnights from the staff, from other comics, things along those lines.
Right.
And I honestly feel like it was something that was earned. It wasn't like, oh, he was giving it. So I'm gonna miss that environment, man. I'm gonna miss.
I mean, hopefully it transforms to a much more better environment. The employees get paid a little bit more, type of situation.
Yeah, and I would love that, man, because like the employees at Goodnights, their staff is amazing.
Yeah, and they work their butts off.
They work their asses off.
Okay, I can say ass.
Yeah, you can say ass.
My level of cussing.
You can't say a hole at the end of it, but you can say ass.
Well, they work their ass off to be moving in the dark, doing these orders, and trying to not obstruct the show. And
if you ever been downstairs, they have the best bartender in Raleigh.
Oh, I never been downstairs.
Dude, cool as hell. I cannot remember. I want to say his name is. Help me out, Ashley. What's the bartender's name downstairs? I don't want to mess it up. But dude, man, cool. He always wears a Kango.
A word? I like those kind of bartenders.
But he's a white dude.
Don't bother me.
No, I'm just saying, so it's even better.
Right.
Like a white dude wearing a Kango, you don't see that very often.
Not down here.
Especially down here. So we were talking yesterday about Ryan Coogler, director of Black Panther.
Yes. I mean, everybody, I see everybody getting more in depth with the story. You know, I broke it on the day you was out, and it's just getting more and more. He just need to pull his money out.
Yeah, I think I'm calling for a global boycott of Bank of America. That was the bank that he went to, right? Bank of America.
Yeah, my bank.
And like they said yesterday, it was a brother. It was his own people that called the police and thought he was robbing.
You know, all skin folk ain't your kinfolk.
Most skin folk ain't your kinfolk. Let's keep it. Let's keep it a band.
She could have been one of the little uppity tellers who thought she was better than everyone else.
He trying to rob.
Like look at this petty criminal trying to rob. I'm gonna teach him a lesson.
And meanwhile, it's the director of the highest grossing black movie ever produced.
Right. That gave you his ID, his account number, and you know you got to swipe your card at BOA to do anything. So he did all that.
You saw his balance.
You saw the balance.
I hope you saw his balance before you called the police. That's what I want to know. It's the teller's fault, but it's Bank of America's fault for hiring that teller and not doing a proper job in vetting their employees. You see, when you're an employee of Bank of America, that means you are a representative of Bank of America.
True, but at the same time, as I hire and fire, as they come in, may not be who they are when they get settled in.
And then you should do a better job in the vetting process and the probationary period.
Listen, these people come in the same way women can hide their hairlines and get edges and everything else. Next thing you know, they sneeze and they bald headed. A person can dupe you that easy.
You said what now?
I said the same way a woman hides her hairline or pretends she has hair and sneezes and it all falls down. The same way someone coming in for a job and straight vetting.
I'm very good at interviewing and BSing my way into a job.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying though is that at this time, I mean, literally, he acted as a representative of Bank of America, so Bank of America is liable.
Absolutely. I'm not taking nothing away from BOA.
Yeah. Plus, Bank of America owed me about $243 in overdraft fees in 2011. Like, let me tell you what happened with Bank of America, yo. I will never forget this as long as I live. All right, so I had a balance of, I don't know, like $800 and something.
Okay.
Right? Nothing going wrong with my bank account. I wake up the next morning, I had like $200 in my bank account. So then I called Bank of America and I'm like, yo, what happened to all of my money?
Right.
Oh, you had an overdraft fee. I was like, how did I overdraft a fee that was in the positive? Like, you just kept taking out 35. Oh, yeah, it's because of overdraft fee. I said, what was the overdraft fee for? She was like, oh, okay. So you made a purchase yesterday for $20-something in gas, right?
Okay.
And I was like, so what did that bring my balance down? She was like, it brought it down to like $860-something. And I was like, so how did I overdraft?
Right.
She was like, hold on a second. There's no joke. So then another manager came up. He was like, hey, you have a question about your overdraft fee? I said, yeah. I spent $20-something yesterday, which brought my balance from $880-something to $860-something.
Right.
But then this morning I wake up and I have over $600 taken out in overdraft.
Right.
He was like, oh, okay, let me fix that for you. He gave me like $400 back. And I was like, yeah, but I had a balance of $800 and something dollars. He was like, yeah, those are for the overdraft fees. I said, what overdraft fees? And we went back and forth till I eventually just hung up the phone, went to Bank of America. Right. I get inside Bank of America. I asked, no joke. I'll go up to the teller. I was like, I have some questions. Can I speak to like the bank manager or whatever?
Right. Head teller, bank manager, somebody.
She was like, sure. I literally sat there for 3 hours. Nobody came to help me. I was like, hey, where's the bank? She was like, she'll be with you in a moment. That's all she would say every time. So I just left.
Man, you better than me.
Because I'm gonna tell you something, like the responsibility of being a black man in America.
Listen,
we cannot lose our cool.
We can't. Especially in that situation.
Not no bank.
No. But see, this is where the other part of social media comes in. You were younger.
I was younger.
And this is what I was telling you earlier about Twitter.
I didn't have Twitter.
I know you're not a fan of it. But I'd have been in that bank on Twitter live with a timer. Do you know the damage you could have done?
Dude, that was like 2004. That only we had Twitter.
We had Twitter then.
Well, we definitely have live Twitter.
No. We didn't have live Twitter. What I meant was you be tweeting live.
Yeah. It was not. It wasn't 2004. It was 2007. It was 2007. Oh, yeah.
But nevertheless, you're absolutely right. It's like when you go into a bank or certain businesses, you know, they just perceive you, a certain way. Let's be honest. That's been going on for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, unless it's your own bank, like you know the people that are in there, that stuff happens.
Yeah, it does.
Unfortunately, it does.
I'm just sad because, like one of the hardest things to have to grasp is no matter how successful you get in this country, you're still looked at as a nigga.
What did Kanye say?
I mean, this dude legit.
I mean, he did
like,
look kind of funky, though.
Huh?
His picture was really funky.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You don't have to, like, and see, that's why we peacock so much. That's why in the black community, we got to get fly just to go to Walmart or just to go to Big America. Because we have to look like we have something to be treated like something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we have to look like we have $10 million in this bank account.
Like we belong there. We have to look like we belong there.
We have to look like we belong.
And that's why I go shop. When I go get cars, I'm in sweatpants, your favorite pair of Crocs, and a T-shirt. Because I remember my wife used to tell me, if you dress a certain way, you'll get better business. I said, I got money. So I'm doing this on your morals. So if you don't want to F with me while I'm on the car lot, I'm going to find somebody else who will.
Exactly.
And I haven't changed that at all.
But that's sad that we have to deal with that because let me tell you something. If you were a Hawaii with the same outfit on, they'll be greeting you right there at the door. However, not no black man. Black man wearing. See, I'm going to tell you something. As a car salesman, if I see a black man wearing Crocs, I already assume he got good credit. Because bad credit niggas don't wear Crocs.
Somebody ain't that comfortable.
Yeah, unless they got him out of jail. So you got to tell them to drink the prison issue Crocs.
They're orange.
They're orange. And regular Crocs.
And regular.
If you got on some like those Adidas Crocs, let me go holler at this dude.
That's what you need. Now don't get fooled by the Walmart. Wrong. Don't get the Walmart ones. You know, you got to see the Croc in the slide button.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna keep it a band. The whole time I'm servicing you, I'm like, I can't believe this nigga got on Crocs.
That's fine. As long as I get that good service.
No, you gonna get great service.
You gonna get this cash. You gonna get this commission.
I'll tell you like this, man. It was a good day to sell you 2-3 cars on a Friday.
I'm sure.
Then come in on Saturday, sell you 2 or 3 more cars.
And boom.
And then by Sunday, your only day off.
Right.
You sitting there like, oh man, I made me a nice little guap.
Right.
When it's right back to work on Monday.
Yeah, the grind don't stop.
Yeah. But
exactly, Ash. You got to make sure they're actually Crocs.
Man, yeah, you can tell they Crockers. But anyway, yeah. So my prayers, my thoughts are out to Ryan Coogler, man, because it's a hard lesson to learn when you realize, oh snap, I'm still looked at as just a nigga in this country.
Hey,
and that's what happened to Ryan Coogler. That's why I'm so sad for him, man, because you did a lot.
A lot.
You did
and
so
still
much.
Doing a lot.
Yeah, still doing a lot. I mean, he did Creed too. Not just he didn't just do Black Panther.
They sent me the
Creed
casting for that. I'm gonna try to go out for that.
And he's doing the Creed 3. So like he's not just like he's a big budget director. He's Steven Spielberg. He's like
Blackbird.
John Singleton.
But at the same time, it goes to show you, like we talked about, what Kanye said. Even though you're in the Benz, you're still a nigga in a coupe.
Yeah. No
matter what it is. Because they don't know where you're there.
And I'm going to tell you like this, though, man, but it was the self-hate for me. That's what really got it. Like to be a black man and to be viewed like that by another black man.
Now, you're right.
That right there is what's disheartening more than anything.
You know, I had a situation that happened yesterday at work. I'll tell you what afterwards. And it literally, you just clicked the light on my head from that conversation I had yesterday. I mean, it's one of the most amazing things to see that, like, we have bought into white supremacy that bad to think that a black man can't ask for $12,000 of his own money. Out of his own account. Without it being a bank robbery. Well, not even a robbery. But like, let me say, if I was robbing this bank, I would say, give me all of it. All of your money. Ain't no dollar amount. Give me everything in the jar. Give me everything. What am I trying to do? Like, pay for a surgery or something? Nah, give me everything. And give me everything out of everybody's account. Don't touch my account. But not even just that. Like, can I have my ID back before I rob y'all? Can I get that back real quick? Can I get my bank account number back? But I hope that lesson needs to be learned. So I hope he does take his money and stuff and take it out of there. Yeah, he should definitely switch. If he hasn't switched banks now, this was short. If he doesn't switch banks like this morning or yesterday morning. Yesterday morning should have been done. Like that should have been done. That'd been the first thing. Like, don't worry. I'm good. I went to a Chinese restaurant day before yesterday. Ordered some sesame chicken and some pork fried rice. They gave me sweet General Tso's chicken and plain fried rice. I call them back. They're like, no, that's how you ordered. I was like, okay. Bet. I was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? They want to work with me. He ain't the only Chinese restaurant. Yo, we went to.
So
how much time we got?
You got about a minute 50. Actually, you got another song after this.
All right. So we got a song after this one.
I mean, you got another. You got time. What's up?
Nah, I went to my favorite taco restaurant in Wake Forest. Love this place. And the one time I went there, this is what, almost 2 years ago, and we were in there, had the family. That's what I do, you know. And completely got ignored by whatever new staffing they had in there. And I'm watching all these other people come in. You know who's coming in there? Wajites on Taco Tuesday. And I was bull. So the lady finally comes over. I'm like, you know, she took the order. She said, what can I get you? I said, I don't eat nothing in this. And she's like, why? You know, my wife translated in hardcore Spanish to it, what was going on. I'm sorry. This, and other people still eating. I'm talking about these cats came in 10 minutes after we did with that. I was done. And I love, listen, their food is worth it. I still ain't been back there.
Right. Remember they used to do that at Denny's.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when Denny's was
just got
notorious
us back.
for that?
Yeah.
The Denny's, we just started going to Denny's like in 2000 something.
Late 2000.
Yeah.
I was like, we don't go to Denny's. I was like, that's it. We don't go to Denny's.
I ain't never had bad service at Denny's.
Never.
Guess what? Solidarity.
Right. That's the whole thing. The same thing with what Tip did with Gucci or whatever when he shut it down.
I can't. I'm gonna tell you something. Like you think I hate people who wear Crocs, which is more or less just a joke type thing, right? You know what I really hate?
Them Gucci niggas.
Man, I can't stand a Gucci nigga.
Now is it over Gucci nigga or is it Gucci?
I don't care what you buy Gucci. Like to spend like.
Let it out.
After they put that sock puppet sweater on the internet, on the website for people to buy.
Right.
And then, like, had to take an act of God for them to be like, we're going to take it down and stop selling it. I basically, for the lack of a better word, I have zero respect for a man that can actually spend their hard-earned money or even their easily obtained money on anything, on any company like that.
Yeah, I mean, Jim Jones just had Jim
and
Jones.
Jerron wants to know what the name of that restaurant is. We don't do subliminal over here.
Oh, word. I'm going to ask my wife. I got it. I'll get it.
Yeah. Because I tell you not to go to Hong Kong Chinese restaurant on Western Boulevard.
What the hell his name is? I'll get the name for it. Don't worry. But, yeah, definitely.
But, yeah, like so for me, it was the Gucci. Like, I can't stand. If I see a brother wearing Gucci, I want to just choke him.
Like, half the time it's not even real. So the other part is like, why? What's so big about this persona of Gucci, but your job doesn't match what you're doing? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, so
and it's not even just Gucci. It's like, why are we wasting money on high fashion?
Well, they're not wasting money in the neighborhoods. Because they definitely not wasting money in neighborhoods. They're not donating to the local YMCA. They are not donating to the local charity or food house.
But at the same time, when you buy black, they're not donating to the local community. They're not donating to the. It's not even about the buying black. It's about buying. It's about spending your money where you are respected.
But I know a lot of shop owners and stuff around here. I got to know that actually do a lot. They just don't put it out there. But they'll open their books and show you where it's going.
Well, and I'm more or less, let me know what you're doing so I know to support you.
Right, and that's the other part, because a lot of them are unfortunately fearful, because like we just talked about, in general, it's harder for black business to be supported by a group of black people. But then they'll go to Walmart. I mean, not Walmart, but go to Gucci and drop $600-$700.
I'm not saying buy black. I'm saying buy where you're respected.
I mean, respect. I'm respected at Hardee's, and I like Hardee's.
Because, like, I'm gonna tell you something, man. LeVar Ball and Big Baller Brand shoes. That's a black-owned business. I would not buy a pair of them ugly-ass shoes to save
I wouldn't buy a T-shirt.
Your life. Like, I'm sorry, and I love what he's doing. Like, what he has done for his sons and get how, like, dad of the year, dad of the millennium. I'm not going to take nothing away from him. But I'll be damned if I spend money on some overpriced, poorly quality, you know what I'm saying?
That you probably won't even get.
That you might not even get.
Let's not
We forgot about that part. Because, like, there's still people still waiting for the first Big Baller Brand shoes.
People waiting for the Big Baller Brand shoes. Still
waiting. And for some $700 bowling shoes.
So you better, if you want to find out, go to Charlotte where the basketball game is, and ask Junior where the shoes are.
Ask Mello. Hey, Mello,
where your daddy at?
Oh man, like could you imagine? Like I'm dancing, I'm like, oh man, are you LeVar Ball? You've been served, sir. Give me my shoes.
Give my shoes.
Run me my
bread.
shoes, man.
Bro, that would be to catch LeVar Ball. That would be a good TV series.
Yo, so we got some jams for y'all this morning. So we are going to be jamming out all morning to some of the hits of the 90s.
You see the T?
Early 2000s, even some from today, y'all.
Nice.
Man.
Shout out to Casa de Fez for the t-shirt.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. It's not Gucci, so I love it.
No.
But anyway, y'all keep it locked.
What up?
Yo, and we're back. That was that young Jeezy.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, you gotta play the barbershop after that. I mean, the coffee shop.
I'm sorry, y'all. Young Jeezy.
Man,
I committed blasphemy. That's my fault.
I mean, that was a hard one.
Yo, I my bad.
It's all good.
Players
make mistakes
Jesus.
too.
Yeah, players mess up.
Look at the Lakers.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you, the Lakers are trash. But that TV show about the Lakers winning time, it's fire.
It's a nice peek into the back world.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you like this. At first, I was a little skeptical. Thanks for that.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
Yeah, I smoked so much weed. Of John C. Raleigh playing Jerry Buss. But he's playing the hell out of Jerry Buss.
He's playing the hell out of him.
Yeah, I gotta give it to him. And it's funny because he has this Cal Naughton Jr. from Talladega Nights feel to him.
Right, that wild side.
Yeah. But so I like it because it's like Cal Naughton Jr. owns the Lakers.
Right.
And then in my word, and Little Saints Magic Johnson.
Little Saints Magic Johnson. Little magic guy. Little magic guy. But that stuff's crazy. I see Kim Kardashian still getting some flack from her statement. Well,
I mean, poor little rich girl gonna tell everybody to get off their ass and work. What the world do you really think is gonna happen?
What up, Tom? I mean, her message, I understand the message, like I said, but it could have been delivered a lot better.
No, it's not. It's not on her to deliver that message.
No, because she influences people to sit there and do other things.
The thing is, and I'm gonna tell you, when you become popular, people want to emulate you.
Yes.
When you're on Keeping Up with the Kardashians doing absolutely nothing but being pretty, and that's what most women who like your show is going to want to do. So for you telling them to get off their asses and work while you're televising your lifestyle of not working and just relaxing and enjoying life, they're going to want to live that same type of life, which means they're not going to want to work. So it comes off slightly hypocritical.
It does. I mean, it's no different than like that videos when I showed you about the girl jumping in dude's car, talking about, I need a Birkin bag, 30 G's. Yeah, I need somebody to live my lifestyle. And like he said, he goes, when I approached you on the street, you didn't say nothing. Soon you saw me jump in the car, all of a sudden, you want to come and have a conversation.
Yeah. And they ain't bring a list of demands.
Yeah, a list of demands. Like, I like to eat nice places. And on top of that, she didn't even look the part. Like, she had the overflow eyelashes. The gear was from Rainbow. And, like, her grammar. Nothing bothers me more when a person, let alone a woman.
A bougie woman.
Yeah, has bad grammar.
Yeah. I can deal with bad grammar if you're not trying to be bougie.
Because you can't be bougie without bad grammar. Unless you an artist. You think if you a regular girl that works at Roses, you can't come off with me like you over there at Gucci. No, you can't do that.
Now, and I'm going to tell you like this. I saw this one joint. This chick said that what happened to the traditional men? And my question is, what happened to the traditional women? When was the last time you met a virgin?
Unless you're raising one. And that's iffy too.
Exactly. Like my thing is, like, women want us to still be, well, I ain't gonna say women. Some women still want us to be traditional while they don't want to be traditional.
Right.
And then like that's just our essence. Like, we just want to go out of our way and be chivalrous and all this other stuff for a chick. And then for most of the time, it's for chicks that don't want nothing but to use you.
That's it. Their whole intention is to get what they can.
They want you to be traditional so they can use you.
Right.
Because you can't really use an untraditional man, because the untraditional man don't live by an archaic set of of code.
Right. No. That code is no. That,
you know what I'm saying? Like a traditional man don't mind picking up the tab on the first date.
No,
especially for someone that he doesn't know.
Right.
And you can order whatever it is that you want on the menu. A traditional
Good
man.
morning, D.
Be happy. All right, yeah, no problem. I paid for it. I got it. And then when you block him and he never talks to you again, and then you wonder why. What happens to that traditional man? He's not gonna be traditional no more.
No, you broke him.
You broke him.
You ruined him for the next person who probably deserved it.
Yeah. So like that whole traditional man, I'm not a traditional man no more because traditional men aren't appreciated in today's society.
No, they assume that everything's gonna be what it is.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you go out with a woman, obviously you ask her out, let's go out to dinner, you cover it. That's not even a conversation.
No.
We shouldn't even be talking about that.
But it's the dry begging.
Right.
It's the ones that'll hit you up. Hey, don't you want to take me out for lunch?
Don't you want to take me out? No.
No, I don't want to take you out for lunch.
For what?
Why? I don't know you.
Right. What
I thought you were nice. No, you thought I was a sucker.
You thought I was stupid.
You thought you was going to get a free meal on your boy.
And you didn't get it. You know. And unfortunately, and the younger these young ladies get and don't understand that part, they're gonna be in for a rude awakening.
Like my whole thing is now when I meet someone, I want to piss them off. I want to see like I want to disappoint you. Like for example, if we meet,
that makes sense,
and you want to go out and,
right.
I'm gonna say pick up the tab or separate check. I want to see you upset. Number one, I want to see what kind of mad person you are,
right?
Because I'm gonna tell you this. Anybody will have a good time if it's free.
Oh yeah,
I had a great time with you. I want to do it again.
Take me to Disney and see if I don't have a blast. Not on my dime. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you got to understand that though, and then that just like you said, he breaks the next man down, and now you wonder why they creeping and deeping.
Because you showed them that their worth is only monetary, and I'm gonna tell you like this: if you let me know that my worth is only monetary, your worth is only gonna be sexual.
That's it. Yeah. And smutted style on top of that.
In no respect. I'm not gonna call you the next day. I'll call you when I'm horny again. Hey, we had a good time the other night. You want to do it again? No. Like that's it. Dating has become a joke.
It's become a business.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's a business.
It's a business now.
It's a business. I can't even disagree with that. But like me personally, there's still really good women out there, man. But you gotta find a magnifying glass.
Yeah, because you know what? They and it's funny because you can see them separating themselves from the toxic friends they had in the toxic group, and focus on themselves. And you know what I'm saying. So you see a bomb woman, by herself, in shape, whatever, looking real great, and she's just about making her life happy and finding someone that's going to equal her happiness.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she's stuck up. No, she know what she wants. She's not being, and especially if they're not rude. You know what I'm saying? If they just really good peoples, I'm not looking for nothing right now.
And I'll tell you like this.
You can't get better than that.
A chick that grew up without a man in the house is the worst ones to try to date because they have a fantasized idea of what they think a man is instead of a real life
because they have to put one together. They have to make their own.
Yeah. So they come with this delusional idea of what they think a man is. And then when he's not what they think, when a man is unable to be this fantasized version of what a man is, then they want to get salty. And then also the women that, I'll tell you this though, and this is what really bothers me with the most about women in dating, is the women who are solid 5s, 4s, and 3s, thinking they deserve, that they feel like they deserve LeBron, Michael Ealy, Idris Elba,
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
I changed his life with his oodles and noodles recipe. You don't know about this.
Like can't cook, can't clean, they ain't that attractive. But yet they feel like they need a man that's going to make millions of dollars a year, that's going to spoil and pamper them while they actually have to put out nothing.
Right.
And they're going to sit back and wait for that dude until they turn 40, 50 years old. And then they be that drunk chick in the liquor house trying to flirt with the young boys. Because that's what always happens.
I'm going to put it on you, young man.
Go to the liquor house and find that old lady that's missing 4 of her fronts. And I bet you she was fine as hell one day. Bad.
You can see the badness in her.
Yeah, but she busted now. But she was bad. What she got on? Dirty Skechers to run?
Dirty Skechers.
Got on a flower print dress, some dirty Skechers. And I ran through all of her possibles. Still trying to get that upper echelon dude that never pops up. And I'm not saying settle. I'm just saying relax.
Right.
It's a difference.
Yeah,
be reasonable.
Be reasonable.
Like
and men do that stuff too now. I know a couple of you dirtbags out there doing the same thing now.
Yeah, exactly. We're not better. I'm never gonna say we're better.
No, never, ever. No.
We do stupid stuff too.
Right.
However, normally dudes live in a more realistic realm. Not all. No, there is some dudes out there.
Man.
Wow.
I'm just like, you really believe that, huh?
Yeah.
Like, that's not even confidence. That's just...
Like to this day, I can't respect a man that doesn't take care of his kids without an exceptional issue. And what I mean by that is like whenever you have an unbearable woman that you're dealing with or something like that and it makes it hard for you to take care of your kids.
But if you, and regardless of, you know, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do or working with that issue, you know, or you're working through that issue, that's something different. But the same way women that just drop their kids off at my mama's house or anybody's house, for God's sake. Now,
I made a TikTok about that where I say women are always talking about deadbeat dads. Like, I don't have a slew of homeboys that was raised by their grandma.
Right.
But we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about all the kids that call their grandma mama and call mama Pam, like Chris Rock said.
Like Chris Rock, you know, because they outside, you know, they want to live their life because they grew up too fast, or your Romeo and Juliet fantasy didn't work out.
Mm-hmm. And they don't want the responsibility solo, so they just dump the baby off on them parents.
Right.
Or their parents take the baby in while you go out and get the focus on bettering your life so that you can come back and get the kid.
And then you don't come get them.
Sometimes, you know, kids be with their grandma for like 5 years.
Right.
Mom go out, get a degree, get a good job, all that stuff, come back, get the kid.
Just like Boys in the Hood. You know, but they said he went to his daddy. But still.
Yeah. But yeah, and I'm all for that. I'm not against that in the least bit. Sometimes you need help.
Right, absolutely.
Sometimes you need someone to
alleviate
the burden.
Right.
But eventually, that's temporary. It's supposed to be as temporary as the projects.
Project's supposed to be able to get you on your feet, get you to understand your bills, and then realize you don't want to live there anymore.
And move out
and do better.
And somebody else moves in. I think you said that the other day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it. It's literally a, you know.
It's a help. It's help.
It's not a hinder.
It's not a lifestyle.
And and it's turned into a lifestyle, especially with the movies, videos, and all that stuff. Do you really think that Baby goes down to the 9th Ward on a regular basis and hangs out? No. He'll go down there with about 20 dudes and kick it for a little while. Then he gone to next 6 months. You don't know.
Maybe a year.
Hell, Cat Williams just did his special, and he just went home to Cincinnati. He ain't been home since, and he's from Ohio. He ain't been there in a year.
Would you go to Cincinnati if you was Cat Williams?
Yeah.
I don't know if I was Cat Williams.
I mean, he was born there. I mean, you got to get parents to that.
Man, look, I can't wait to get out of North Carolina. I'm going to tell you, I love North Carolina. But I can't wait to get out of North Carolina.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. You know, don't get me wrong, but
I'll come back.
Right.
It might not be for a year or two, but I'm gonna come back.
Man, we go on a big tour, then that's different. But you know, I'm just saying, in hindsight, these people, you know, they glorify that life, the hood life that we all know, and we love and appreciate how it used to be, but it's not that way anymore.
And it's not even us that like. It's why is it like, for example, if you watch a movie, right, that has a message, you don't never get the message. You only get to like the villain. You never get, like, the villain is always there to teach you something, but we never figure it out. But anyway, I got some weather for y'all. We'll be back to talk about it later.
It's chilly.
Yo, man, that was that damn it feel good to be a gangster.
I'm telling you, that's probably the hardest verses if you listen to the words.
Yeah. Especially when they get political.
Yeah, they get political.
The president,
They be telling it.
Hey, you know what? I was just thinking, man. I'd like to start a GoFundMe page. so that we can send Carl Rittenhouse to Ukraine.
I'm with that.
I think we should start a GoFundMe, and all the people that fought that went to the January 6th that we know of.
Yeah, that we
send them first.
Send them that first wave.
Yeah, the first wave would be Carl Rittenhouse, them, Derek Chauvin, all the cops. Been, you know what I'm saying?
Don't forget homeboy. What that boy name? You know, the one that shot Trayvon.
Yeah, Zimmerman.
Oh, yeah.
He started it all.
Yeah,
he ain't started it all. He started a new wave.
Yeah, let's make him the sergeant. He can control them.
Let the racists defend the racists.
Yeah, throw the Proud Boys in there.
Yeah.
You know.
Throw the Proud Boys in there. Throw the KKK in there.
Hey, they like
Aryans.
Yeah.
They got white blood in them. You should have no problem defending them.
Good morning, Mo. Exactly. Throw all them races in there in the first front line. Don't let the soldiers go first.
Do you think that black soldiers should have the right to say, no, I'm not going to Ukraine?
I think all soldiers should have the right to say no, they're going to Ukraine.
I was just say black soldiers. If you are thrust into a situation where you have to defend people whose basic morals differ with your basic morals, I believe you should have the right to say no.
I mean, that's all morals, because if you technically think about it, when you're in the service, you really don't know why you fighting. You know, they'll tell you bull crap.
And I feel sorry for soldiers when it comes to that.
Right,
because like you literally don't have a dog in the fight. You got to go over there and put your life at risk. Biden is not putting like before you can send someone to put their life at risk, your life should have to be at risk. Back in the day, Kings were the first ones in the line of battle.
Kings led the battle.
You know what I'm saying? They ran, follow me.
Generals in the front. Let's roll.
Let's do this.
Even if they weren't the first wave, they were there on the field.
I've never
field of battle.
I've never seen a movie where the king had his sword out and didn't rush into battle. Being the first one.
He was the one that set it off.
Until Troy. And I remember Troy, he was like, imagine a king that fought his own battle.
Right.
That's how I feel right now.
But that's how it started to transition, and they started making that shot caller position.
Like, why is there even a war? You know what they should do? Putin and whatever the Ukrainian leader should be, cage match.
Let it, see, it's so simple.
It is so simple. Because guess what?
And put it
Brock
on.
Lesnar be president of the United States if that was the case.
Brock would be, the Brock or the Rock, one of them two would have been it.
Brock or the Rock.
Because
I'm serious, man. That's how it used to be. That's what we should get back to.
And it was over. You know, whoever lost. That was it.
Yeah, whole kingdom failed because you can't fight. Now we'll be more selective with our leaders.
Exactly. Yo, can you imagine Brock Lesnar and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson
be vice president and president?
Oh, them two.
Actually, I mean, I would pick. Well, Adesanya's not American, is he?
No.
All right, so I can't pick him.
But you know, it don't matter because the Terminator was a governor, so he can get in too. If Trump got in, anybody can be able to get in.
Who do we have? Who's the best fighter we have in America right now?
Fighter?
Who's our best fighter?
Unscripted? Morning. What else?
Yeah, unscripted fighter. Who's our best fighter? Not Floyd Mayweather.
No.
Like ain't nobody gonna ask him to go over there and fight for us.
You know,
we'll be dead.
You know, I put a little. I don't know. I had to put a Sinclair out there.
Kimbo's dead.
Right. Sinclair can still get some fight in him.
And Deontay, he done let us down with Wilder.
Yeah. Put Wilder in there.
That's what I'm saying. Wilder let us down when he fought Tyson. Like we be speaking British right now.
Let's get a yes. All right, Kay. Let's get a Mike Tyson with no weed.
Can Mike Tyson hold it down at his age now, though?
Okay, I just watched the episode of All the Smoke. And Roy Jones Jr. was on there. They were talking about the fight
that they were supposed to have, they never had.
No, the charity one they ended up doing. They did that. Yeah, they did it.
Okay.
And they asked him, he was like, "Yo," and they were like, "Yo, we were scared for you." He goes, "I was scared." He goes, "Then I got in the ring with him, and he was still moving like he was 20 something. Like Roy was straight up 100% honest." So yeah, Mike still got it.
Mike still got it.
Oh, Mike still got it.
Mike Tyson,
the uncaged Mike Tyson,
in a cage match. Who y'all gonna put up against Mike Tyson in the cage? Who would they put up?
Bare knuckle
cage fight to the death. You think Mike Tyson's our best shot?
Mike Tyson is our best shot to get it done quickly.
I'm still thinking Brock. I still think
I mean, as far as I can see why you're going with Brock.
I think Brock can take Mike Tyson.
He might be able to if he can scoop him.
Yeah, that's the thing. Mike, because he has that ground game. He's more of a complete fighter than Tyson, and he's younger.
He's younger, absolutely. He got the youth on his side, but the power, I think it's toe to toe, but it's not by much.
No.
Because I hit the bag that Mike hits, and it's not real. It should be illegal. The bag that he hits,
it's like concrete, right?
It is. It's super concrete.
Yeah,
with no give.
Yeah,
and he be busting that sand up in the way, I don't know what the particles or whatever it is. Thank you. It is ridiculously hard. Like, I hit it and I sat down like, I don't need to be in here. That's the level of hardness.
No, I'm like this. If it was 1992, I'd be like Mike Tyson all day. But 1992 was 30 years ago.
It was.
So like what about Michael Jai White?
You know what, Michael Jai White?
Wesley Snipes.
Again, now we got martial artists,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
actually, we can get Michael Jai White to fight Steven Seagal since he's in Russia.
Yeah. Well, that'd be a good fight.
That'd be a good fight. That'd be a real blood sport.
I think like that should be the new sport. Is like celebrity fighting, like, but not just like action stars fighting. Like,
right.
Let me see Jason Statham and Jet Li go at it.
You know what? I would love to see.
I would love to see Jackie Chan versus Jet Li.
Jackie's too old.
Jet Li's old too, though.
Yeah, but Jackie got more recovering broken bones than Jet Li does.
True that. True.
Now the Ip Man.
Ying. Danny Ying.
Yeah. Or actually the most.
But he's not American.
You know what?
So he's repping China.
I guarantee he enjoyed his American money.
I know another one. Scott. I want to say Scott something. He was the dude that was in Undisputed 2 with Michael Jai White.
Okay. I got one.
Adams.
I got two for you. Remember the Mortal Kombat movie that just came out not too long ago?
Not Jax.
No. Oh, no. The cat that plays Sub-Zero?
He was white. He's American?
No. I think he's Asian-born American. Check his repertoire.
Well, he got squabbles.
Check his repertoire. They were scared to practice with this man. He was going 30% in the movie. Put it that way.
I mean, he was killed. Sub-Zero and Scorpion in the Mortal Kombat movie was the best.
Right, but in real life, he was doing 30%.
You think he beat Michael Jai White?
I think so.
Because Michael Jai White's a bad man.
He's a bad. I'm not taking nothing from bro.
Michael Jai White said he could beat Bruce Lee, which I believe Michael Jai White could beat Bruce Lee.
I'm not taking nothing away.
Pounds.
But this, check Scorpion's repertoire. It is. Watch the interview about the movie. It is, bro. He got a repertoire.
Yeah, but back to the original point. That's where we should be going.
Yeah.
With politics, like fight. Y'all fight.
Oh, we go back to what we talked about before. And do the contest. Make them live in the hood.
They definitely gotta do that.
Yeah.
But then the second part would be that.
Would be their job.
Yeah.
That would be their job. A struggling fighter trying to make it in the ranks. I think, and that makes it a young man's game or a smart man's game, right then and there.
Yeah, because my whole thing is, if your life was on the line, would you be so quick to go to war?
No.
If Putin had to pick up a gun and go to Ukraine
and get in there,
would he be so quick to try to invade Ukraine?
No. So you see, you send your drones.
Yeah,
it's like chess. Or send your pawns.
And that's what is sad about the global affairs it is now. There is not one world leader that can win a fight.
No, I mean, if there was one, Putin, unfortunately, is the healthiest one.
Like that's the same. Like we used to be a people ran by warriors. Like George Washington was our first president. Why? Because even though he lost every battle he fought,
he was in there.
He was in there. He was in the trenches.
Literally in the trenches, writing letters. Here, send that out. I gotta go get shot at. You know
what I'm saying? But now, nah, man, it got nothing but punks running. But let's go to a brighter side. Spring's coming up.
It is.
And that means that those blooming Bradford pear trees are coming up. And if you don't know what blooming Bradford pear tree smells like, it smells like fish. Do you remember, how long have you been in North Carolina?
6 years.
All right. In the springtime, you will see these beautiful, like, pastel greenish, whitish trees. They bloom. They look really good. They smell terrible.
Really?
Yes. And the state of North Carolina
loves them.
Is actually setting up a bounty. If you cut down a blooming Bradford tree on your own private property, they will replace it with one of those from the North Carolina State Forestry.
Dang, it's like that?
Yeah, it smells, man. It's terrible.
Why replace it? If it stinks.
Because the trees themselves stink.
Okay,
they emit this fish smelling odor.
Right.
And like, so you can smell a blooming Bradford tree, pear tree before you see a Bradford pear tree.
Because once you said pear, I was like, that shit, that might smell good.
Nah. They look great. I mean, when you're driving and you see them, oh my God, you ain't never seen a tree that beautiful.
But they stinky.
But boy, they smell.
That's like a bad stripper, ain't it?
Yeah. Like Oprah Winfrey in that picture. They smell like Oprah Winfrey in that picture. That's what they smell like.
A hot, fishy mess. That's a hot, fishy mess. But no, it is springtime, so, I'm excited. I mean, we get to have our first summer in the new crib, so I'm excited about
pool
that.
Pool party?
I spray you with the hose. You won't get wet. Ain't no pool in there.
Hey, I didn't know that Ohio, Pennsylvania, and South Carolina have passed regulations banning that tree from being sold in their state.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it smells bad. I don't know if you will notice this year, but you'll see these. I'll show you a picture of them. Here, this is what they look like right here. so that when you're driving down and you see them, go ahead and take a whiff.
I don't want to.
You remember? you don't want to get a whiff of this one.
I don't want to.
So there was a Cary man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, a Cary man.
Uh-oh. What he didn't get?
Charged with 3 counts.
Oh, Jesus.
Of indecent exposure.
Oh, yeah, okay, that fits.
Name is Denzel Burnett.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it, Denzel. He must have been unedible.
Yeah, it was at the Waverly Hills Drive, a CVS pharmacy.
Uh-huh.
And then on the Greenway near Walford Way. He's been
detained?
Yeah. It doesn't say exactly what he did.
But he was out there.
He was out there with indecent exposure.
He was out there in them booty shorts.
But maybe some skinny jeans.
Maybe he had some Savage drawers on.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. don't do the name Savage like that. But do you think that like sagging your pants should be a charge of indecent exposure if your drawers is out?
At the age I'm at now, and even growing up, I've never sagged to the point of my pants under my butt cheek, and that seems to be the trend.
We'll talk about that when we come back. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, man, that was that 4.0.
4-point easy.
Imagine how big they would have been if Pebbles wouldn't have screwed them out of all their money in their contract.
Pebbles took a lot of people's money.
She TLC'd them.
Oh, she TLC'd the hell out of them.
Yeah. And the sad part is a lot of people don't even know they exist. They've never heard that song before until I started playing it. I was like, wow. Because like I found it on a it was on a single at Sam Goody's Music. No, FYE. On a tape.
Man.
And I was like,
I missed the radio
because I like singing groups. I was like, who's these cats? And I played it. You know, you can listen to it.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh, I want that.
Man, everybody was bumping that song.
Man, I miss Tower Records. I miss Strawberries. I miss all the good record shops.
Yeah. Man, it was. I was about to get me a vinyl player.
I saw one.
A record player, just Bluetooth.
A Bluetooth vinyl.
Yeah. They might just. But I actually want one. I want a real record player.
Well, I still got some records. I got some like old from my parents, some old Stevie joints, like that still play.
So before we get up out of here, you got anything you got to say to the peoples, man?
Have a great weekend. Shout out to the Holographics, my daughter's robotics team. They're going to war at ECU this weekend. I'll see you on Sunday. I'm proud of you.
Salute to y'all. What's your daughter's name?
Nyla.
Good luck, Nyla.
And the squad of ratchets.
And all I got to say is,
you know it.
Strike first. Strike hard. No mercy. You hear that, Steve? Because you messed it up the other day. It's strike first. Strike hard. No mercy. Go out there and be petty, man. Go out there and put some sugar in the gas tank. Put a sucked on Jolly Ranch on somebody's paint job.
Ooh, I thought that's some baloney.
Hey, do whatever you do. But anyway, y'all be great. Peace.